what they're going to do badly, it already bad happened to them. So we gotta act like this, like post-war shit. You understand? It's like treating like refugees, trauma victims when you look at them. I'm not saying you can fix them. Like I'm not a fix approach like the thing says here, but it's like just trying their strengths. Like what did they have in order to survive this war that's been perpetrated upon them? Because they didn't ask for these conditions. They didn't sell the crack. Their mama was on it. You understand? Now they come up in the middle of it.
You're onto something really important. These young people are seeing you, and you guys are making these relationships with them. They're saying, I want to be able to tell you something positive about what's happened. I want to be able to show you that some of the things that you've taught me is really resonating. Has that happened for you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And so, yes, sir.
I'm saying, like this to piggyback on what you were saying, like that's how I identify with the youth. You know, that's how I identify with them.
Use your chest, man. Say it with your chest.
That's how I identify with them. You know, since I live in the neighborhood with them, I form a type of relationship. So you know, I see them after the job in their neighborhood. I most of the time I know their family, or they probably went to school with me. So what I do, I develop some type of relationship. So where it's okay to listen to me. You see me all the time. So it's not a cops and robbers or authority and bad guy, us and them. You know, it's a we, and they look at me as a peer instead of somebody that could, you know, kick them off a site or something like that. You know, and that works out better. They a little bit more responsive and receptive.
Excellent, excellent. So what you're talking about is these caring and trusting relationships, right?
Exactly.
What about, and one of the things that I'm saying, because you guys are really engaging, that's why I walked all the way from over there to come over here, because I wanted to be with this group, because you guys are definitely catching my attention. So there's a draw here, right? Young people are drawn to you, I was drawn to you, these things happen. What are we doing to make it intentional? Because that is the key piece around using these factors to promote resiliency in young people. What's intentional about it? How are you making sure in what you're doing that you're able to do it? So I'll say, for example, people tell me all the time I'm smiling all the time, right? So I've had young people come to me like, oh, you was the smiling lady, so I wanted to be a part of your group, right? What about those days I don't feel like smiling? Right? Did I miss that opportunity to engage a young person? So when we're talking about caring and trusting relationships,